If you follow these 5 steps, I assure you, you will be a master Nifty Gateway investor just like me. Just kidding, guys. My name is Dave Nash, aka NFT Once, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you guys the strategy I've been using for the past 2 weeks. After I explain the strategy, I'm going to be showing a few examples of how I've been using it in real time with my actual results. So before the video starts, please like the video so that this frog remains happy for the rest of his Nifty Gateway lifespan. So let's get right into the video, guys. Step 1, don't buy anything on primary sale. You literally don't even want to look at Nifty Gateway during the drops so that you don't entice yourself to purchase, because I guarantee you 90% of the time, if you purchase, you're probably going to be losing money. Yes, 10% of the drops are probably going to make you money. For example, Xcopy Afterburn did well. It dropped for about $1,000 and now it is sitting at $1,700. But there's only a few of these pieces that actually do well with 3 to 4 drops on a daily basis. So chances are, if you're not really doing the research, please do not purchase on primary. And guys, I know you really want to enter the drawings as well, but the drawings are not necessarily profitable. I mean, nowadays, like, you even saw it. Remember when Virgin dropped for $1,234? I mean, I'll just look at it. Look at this piece.
I hope I put it in the right hole.
This was $1,234, yet people actually entered the drawing. They didn't notice that there was 1,234 mints for the total drawing amount. They didn't realize that it was basically an open edition because there was not enough people to even max out the drawing. So literally everyone who entered won one. Nowadays, artists have been using this mechanic. Basically, I mean, we just saw Bilal set a drop with like 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 pieces, and they were all going for $2,000. However, it wasn't an open edition, it was actually a drawing. So now the price sits at around $1,300, $1,400, and I'm not sure when it's going to recover. So yeah, basically I don't buy anything on primary. And now let's move on to step 2. Step 2 is to wait until the secondary prices hit rock bottom. And it's going to be really hard to predict, guys, like where rock bottom actually is. But if you kind of just like study it and kind of know the market a tiny, just a little bit, then you can see if a piece goes for $777 and it drops to $500, $400, and then it's like kind of stuck at $400, and it's just going 450, 375, 400, you can actually see for 2 or 3 days that that is the actual floor, because no one's really gonna, let go of their piece for like $100 or $150. It's just not what happens on Nifty Gateway. Pretty much everything bottoms out at around $300, $350, $400. So if it actually hits that price point, that's when you know it's a good time to buy, because you're limiting your downside to maybe 15% fees. If you buy for $350 and it never goes above $350, then you're only losing 15% of that. Instead of if you buy a piece for $2,000 and it drops down to $1,000, you basically lost $1,000 minus 15% of $1,000 when you go to make the sale. So after you sit on the sidelines for primary sales, then what you're going to do is you're going to watch the price as it drops and drops and drops, and you're going to global offer. Basically, if you see the floor at $400 for a certain piece, you're going to make a global offer for $300, $325, or $350. Hopefully someone snags it. Yes, you could buy the floor, but make sure whenever you buy a piece, always global, especially if you're buying the floor, because you don't know who has paper hands in that exact moment. Now, if no one takes it for 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, then yes, you could buy the floor. But chances are, and I've hit like dozens of global offers, guys, someone is going to just get an email and see, oh, they want to get $300 for this piece. Like, okay, let me just sell it real quick. Like, I don't have to actually go and list it and then manage the listing, etc. People always want the easy way out and the direct path to selling their piece. So now, once you snag your pieces, you're going to be moving on to step 3, which is essentially you're going to rinse and repeat this for every single collection that exists. Every day there's drops, right? So then a week later, you look at these drops and then you say, okay, what are the prices at? Is that at rock bottom? Then you global it, and now you have a new piece. Now, if you do this for every single drop, hold on. Now, if you do this for every single drop, you're going to have a ton of pieces with amazing cost bases of $300, $400, $500, where there's only appreciation because you bought at rock bottom. Now, the appreciation can happen in a couple ways. Well, first, a lot of collectors are coming into the space and they're just going to see the piece, and little by little, this is the slow way. You're basically they're going to buy $450. A few days later, buy $475, buy $500, and slowly and surely it's going to appreciate back up to where the original price was. Could take a week, it could take a month, but usually the prices go back up after they hit rock bottom. I mean, that is literally the definition of rock bottom. Or the faster way is you basically just hold it, and then hopefully You're betting on the artist to have some like bullish news about the piece. So, maybe someone like MDJ or Pack or Beeple, they announced that they're going to work with a major auction house. Okay, now the Pack cubes skyrocketed from 12K to 20K in less than 6 hours. And then also look for if the artists are going to do new collections that expand upon a prior collection. Also, if there's the artists have like announcement of, new mechanics, for example, MDJ burning, or for like Alexa where there's going to be burning, or Faces where there's going to be burning. Essentially just look for announcement of the new mechanics that will actually affect the price of the piece in the current day by these artists who are kind of scheming and trying to raise the the value of their pieces over time through these interesting mechanics. And now for step 5, after you have acquired the pieces in step 3 with the global offers or buying the floor, and then you're basically waiting for the news in step 4, step 5, you sell into the news. The people that make the most money during massive bull runs on individual pieces are the people that already own the piece at $2,000 and now it's bull running to $4,000 or $5,000. The people who are losing are the people who are FOMOing in at the top. And then once, the top, the ceiling, the cap of that piece, where it doesn't make sense for people to be purchasing that piece at a higher price, gets hit, then it's going to slowly decline and depreciate, and the people who are purchasing at the top are left holding the bag. Those are the 5 steps. I'm going to show you some examples in real time. Let's hop into my computer and I'll show you exactly some trades that I was able to accomplish. All right, guys, we are back on the computer and I'm going to show you just 4 examples of the strategy played out in real time, in the real world, of pieces that I actually have bought, and a couple of them I have already sold. The first one is Flood by Justin Mahler, owned by me. This edition last sold for $300. If you look at the price action, it was at 500, 400, 600, 450, and over time I see it going down and down and down. And when it was around here, I put out an offer of $300 and it was accepted 2 days ago for $300. Immediately, it was bought for $490, $420, $444. So essentially, this was already 30 to 50% gains after fees. If we look at the market stats and we look at the lowest price on it, $420, I bought it for $300. Just by buying this piece, already made about $100. And it's all because of my well-timed global offer as the prices were going down and down and down. Now, this piece was actually released a long time ago, so it doesn't even have to be recent pieces. It could be pieces that were released a long time ago, yet are actually still hitting rock bottom over a long period of time. I scoop it up, and now I instantly get 30 to 50% gains because of that well-placed global offer. The next piece we're gonna look at is Synergy Vantage. I bought this for $450 on a global offer right around here, and currently the lowest price is $555. So that's about $100 more than what I purchased it for, meaning it's not a big profit, maybe like $30 to $40. But if you do this for every single piece, then it'll actually add up. The next piece we're going to be looking at is the Explorer. I purchased this on global on March 16th for $1,800, and literally the same day, I think. So I bought it at 11:34. Listed it up for $105, just a quick scalp, $2,350, and it immediately sold, representing 300 to 400 gains in literally like an hour and a half. And now the floor price sits at $2,500. So if you time your global offers really well, then you can kind of catch it at the bottom of the V-shaped recovery. So it's going down, you global offer here, and boom, now it's on the way up. And the last piece we're gonna go over is Duality. By Vantage as well. I bought this on March 23rd last week for $300 on global. All the money is made when you purchase, right? Because there's only 2 ways to make money. You either buy something at floor and you speculate that it's going to go up, or you buy an off-market deal or a global offer or some sort of deal where you're getting it way below the floor, which is in our case, the global offers. And when you buy it, you already are arbitraging the spread between the floor and the global offer. So now we look into this part, 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 4 days ago, I put it up for sale and someone purchased it for $590 3 days ago. I had bought it for $300 a week prior, which is basically 2 times what I got it, 100% gains. So yeah, guys, that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like the video and comment any suggestions you have or what you think of this strategy. It's working for me. So if it actually works for you and you try it, DM me on Twitter, DM me on Discord, and let me know your thoughts. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. It really helps the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.